All right, hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of that Stepback NBA Podcast. I'm Kyle. That's Pat. A couple things right out the bat. We missed an episode because of Memorial Day. Everybody stop talking shit. We're not going dark because of our takes or anything like that. Relax. Everybody relax. We don't podcast every day. The TV people have ruined you guys' brains. A couple of things about this episode. We're going to break it down into chunks. This episode is going to come out tomorrow. The Lakers play the Suns tonight, and Denver plays Portland tonight. So we're going to break down a bunch of these series, hop over, watch the games, come back on, break down those two series. And then Mr. Pat here is going to pay his bet at the end of this episode, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Because about 5 months ago, this guy told me that Steph Curry was going to drag this Warriors team to the playoffs. They obviously did not, so it should be fun. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Follow along on social media, Stepback Pod on Twitter, Stepback Podcast on Instagram. Pat, what's up, dude? How you feeling?
It's going to be a tough episode today, but...
How about LeBron plays tonight?
What
do you think? Is his season over?
I don't know. It's gonna be a long 48 minutes. I'm gonna tell you that. It'll be a long, stressful.
I'm wearing a Kobe jersey to try to hone his energy.
Manifest.
Yes,
W.
give me some energy.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. If I'm not wearing it, if we cut to go watch a game and then when it cuts on your guys' screen, if I come back and I'm wearing something else, just assume that
it didn't go well.
It was bad. We were talking about that. We were like, what if we have like energy and then afterwards we're just like, man, LeBron's season's over. Nobody can make a shot.
Yeah, that's
very well could happen.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. And then, like I said, this guy's gonna pay his bet, so it's gonna be hilarious. How you feeling about that? We're here.
We're not even gonna talk about that. Yeah,
Steph Curry did not make the playoffs.
Very stressful.
We're
Super
here.
Stressful.
Speaking of, Memphis made the playoffs in their spot. Memphis goes on to play Utah. Let's break down some of our predictions and the points we have thus far. Here we can.
Let's get into it. So, Kyle, you picked Golden State over.
I got 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. So you took Golden State over Memphis in the play-in, as well as I did.
Yeah.
And we both got that wrong. The play-in games don't count as points because they don't mean anything.
Yeah, I took Utah in 5 in the first round.
Right.
I got that right.
Totally.
Yeah.
So, he had Utah in 5. I had Utah in 6.
Yeah.
I thought Steph would take 2 games from him. Not happening.
So that's 3 points for me.
Got 1
point for getting Utah right, and 2 points for calling how many games. You got 1 point.
I
for
got
getting
1
Utah
point
right.
for getting Utah right.
Next,
Clippers, Mavs. We
That's
both
still
took
going.
the Clippers.
Yeah, that's woo.
I took Clippers in 6, so I'm out.
I shouldn't have let you pick first because you influenced my decision making. I'm never doing that again.
Yeah.
You're out. Yeah, no matter what. But
Yeah,
the Clippers
out.
can still win the series, and thus
In
you
7,
can still get the 1
so you're
point.
alive.
Yes.
No points to be handed out there. Denver, Portland. You had Denver in 4.
I'm
You're
out there. Yeah, I'm out there.
I had Denver in 5.
That's so disrespectful. I'm sorry, Dame. I'm sorry.
I had Denver in 5. Am I
You're
out?
out. Yeah, you're out.
I'm out.
We've won 2 games.
So that series is dead. Nothing to get out.
Well,
there.
no, because we can still get the 1 point if Denver wins a series. We can get the 1 point for calling Denver win.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then we'll go to the East. We had Philly. You took Indy in the playing game.
I just wanted to be bold, dude. I just wanted something.
You
to
took
happen.
Indy. So I took Philly in 4, and you had Philly in 5.
I took Philly
So
over Indy, though. Yeah,
that's
I took
6
Philly in
points
5.
right there.
For me. That's 3 more for me.
6-2. Okay, 6-2 you. I had you took Knicks in 7. You're out. I had Hawks in 6. I get a point there.
Yep.
So that's 3. Milwaukee and Miami. You had Milwaukee in 7. I had Milwaukee in 6. We both get a point there. Okay, wait. 4. Yeah. All right. So you're at 7 points. I'm at 4 points.
Okay.
All right. And then you took Brooklyn in 5. That's 10 points. That's
Woo!
huge. Yeah. Makes it
Thank
10.
you.
10-4.
Bring me up.
Yeah, I took Brooklyn in 4. 10-5. You have Lakers in 6. I had Lakers in 5.
Man. Dennis Schroeder, bro.
Yeah,
Come on.
it's out. We're out on that one for
making
right
like
now.
14 million.
So the
Tough.
current score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 5.
Okay, but we still have Mavs, Clippers.
Yes.
Lakers,
is
Suns,
still,
and Denver, Portland. So we have 3 series still, and then we move on.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So,
all right, so let's get into some of these series.
I want to start.
Let me guess. Luka.
Yeah.
Dude,
Let's get into
unbelievable,
Luka,
bro.
dude.
Yeah, you said it last episode. You're like, dude, he's the best player in the world. The last week of coverage that I've seen, that's been the main thing that's been left out is I've been waiting for people to say, okay, he's the best player in the world, right? So like you realize that last night he scored or assisted on 31 of the team's 37 buckets. So 6 buckets over the course of 48 minutes, this man didn't generate.
Hey, bro. What
are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Chris Stapps had 8 points. He hit a big one, but like, yeah, you better. If you're going to have 8 points, it better
I'm paying you $30 million.
They better count. Yeah.
God.
Like, dude, he's the best player in the world, right? Like, we're sticking with that, right?
Yeah, those guys can't guard
I
him
agree.
at all.
Yeah, no.
Every possession
That's still
down.
my take. All these people that like they were in my DMs and your DMs.
Yeah.
I'm sure I haven't opened the Twitter in a couple of days. We go on there, they're all talking shit.
Yeah, dude.
When in reality, like, I would have said the same thing, man. Listen, I'm calling the games on the day that I see it. So, like, if I'm calling it after 2 games and you lose the first 2 in your barn, you look dead in the water. So, like, then if you win the next 2 on the road and it's 2-2, people are like, oh, what's up now? Like, I don't know, man. What's up? Probably the same thing I would have said, the same thing you're going to say. Like, I'm not out here with hot takes or anything like that. But, I mean, here's a hot take. He's the best player in the world. That's
yeah,
kind
dude,
of a
they
hot
can't
take.
guard him. So here's my big thing. So let's go over the game last night, right? Luka.
No, I can't guard him at all. He dominated the whole game.
Yeah, dominated the entire game. The third
yeah.
quarter, how about the steals? He's throwing lobs to him on the layup.
Come
Bro,
on,
it's unbelievable. He's hitting deep threes, the step backs. He has 40 going into the fourth.
Patrick Beverly doesn't even play anymore. He might have ended his career.
Yeah. We were just talking before. We're like, Pat Bev's a scrub. It's like, oh, did Luka just dog him that
Right,
bad?
like,
Where it's
because
like, oh.
you and I have a video that we made on our social media account from 2 years ago talking about Pat Bev's defense and how he's a dog. So it wasn't that long ago we perceived him in this completely different way where now we're like, it's just not good. And Russ, like Pat Bev trick, y'all. It's it hasn't been good since then, It hasn't been good. But yeah, dude, I mean, what else? Tim Hardaway. When Tim Hardaway shoots well, they win, it seems like, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. He just keeps ripping threes. Dude, he took 19 shots yesterday at 21, 22 points or something. Like, dude, unbelievable. Tim Hardaway is out here ripping big shots. He hit the dagger last night. It's like, dude, cold-blooded, man. Cold-blooded, and they need a lot of that, man. It's like they need these guys who are going to step up and start hitting big shots.
I'm thinking Luka's getting worn down in these fourth quarters. I'm thinking that's what's going on.
Yeah. Also, Chris Stapps sucks. Can we stop this?
You've been out since all year.
Yeah, since like October.
Yeah, you've been out.
Yeah,
I'll give you
this
that.
Is no
you're
surprise.
On video record.
Yeah,
you're
since
like,
October.
You're like you're out, bro. Out.
Dude, he had 9 points yesterday.
8.
He had 8 points yesterday, and he had the biggest 3 of the night, which is awesome. Please, bro, that was unbelievable.
Yeah. I'm not saying
you know
it wasn't.
I'm sitting watching the game last night.
You had 5 before you let that ball go, so yeah, it better be awesome.
Yeah, bro. He's 7'3" for no reason.
Well, he plays
for
like he's
no
6'3".
reason.
He plays like he's 6'3", yeah.
No, he plays like he's like a point guard.
Yeah.
He stands in the corner.
Yeah,
it's like,
well,
dude,
yeah, okay. I mean, obviously, that's obvious. All right, so I mean, we go back. So now we go back to Dallas.
Yeah, right.
And dude,
how about the fact that
home
no
court disadvantage this whole series?
Yeah, no home court team has won yet.
Yeah, weird.
It's only the second time in NBA history that's happened.
Well, everyone likes shooting in Staples Center. All right, we're back. Cool. All right, sorry about that, guys. We had a little technical difficulty. All right, we were talking about Luka and the Clippers. I was saying everybody likes shooting in Staples Center, but like you would think that means the Clippers like it too.
Yeah,
but clearly it doesn't. All right, dude. What does Kawhi do?
Yeah, he's got to go.
It's done, right?
Yeah, he's got to go. T-Lue didn't work. None of the stuff worked.
Can they win 2 in a row, or it's done?
No.
It's done?
It's over.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, hey, what are you going to do? Yeah, man, none of those guys can guard him. Listen, man. Terrence Mann played great in games 3 and 4. He was all over the floor. He had the steal the other night that that, you know, is the game-changing steal.
Yeah, dude,
he gives it to
play.
PG. PG gives it back to him. Realistically, he has an angle. He's got to just take that up and not throw it backwards into traffic. Yeah, whatever, man. I mean, and then Kawhi airballs a
terrible shot
down the stretch.
Yeah.
So
I will say though, if it wasn't for Luka's run in the third, I mean, Luka didn't really play that well in the fourth.
Yeah, he's gassed, I feel, by that point. But, like, it doesn't matter. He had 40
for sure.
quarters.
Yeah, totally. I'm not down his performance. I'm just saying, like, damn, I could have used a couple more buckets down the stretch.
Because they got
close.
They
got to 2, and I was like, you know?
Well, dude, here, look at this. I saw something that said, like I was saying earlier, he scored or assisted on 31 of their 37 field goals. That's 83.8%. According to Elias Sports, that's the highest percentage in an NBA game in history, regular season or playoffs.
Yeah.
So far in the series, he's averaging 35, 8, and 9 with 1.1 steal on 47% shooting from the floor and 42% from deep. Like, this is just...
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's like, dude, this guy's single-handedly just putting his team on his back.
And the Clippers are trying to fight over screens, and they're like, they're not switching as much, and they just they can't really do anything. It's tough, man.
Luka gets to the cup now whenever
Kawhi,
he wants.
PG, all these guys. He's got the little turnaround mid-range thing, and they all drop. I don't know how they drop. It's like Dirk, dude. He like kicks the leg up. Like it's
tough. Clippers are done probably. Yeah. They're probably done. PG had a bunch of big turnovers down the stretch, too.
Yeah, but he was also carrying.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
he's hitting big shots. And
Kawhi, where you at, big dog?
Yeah, Kawhi didn't.
He got torched on defense, didn't play well on offense, and he airballed the game tying, the game winning shot.
Yeah, tough.
That
series is over.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. It's likely. Luka's like neck back thing is. I don't know if that's acting up, but whatever, bro. Like, I don't know.
Dude, let me move. Can we transition here to Dame? I want to talk a little Dame real quick. Mm-hmm. Dame, 55. Most efficient 50-point game in NBA history.
With 10 dimes.
10 dimes.
Probably should have 20 dimes. Anybody can make a shot.
Yeah, first 55 and 10 game in NBA history. Broke the record for most threes in an NBA playoff game. Broke Clay's record. 12 threes.
And
unreal.
they're all
unreal.
They're all... The level of difficulty is unbelievable.
Dude,
and they're all in big moments. Yeah. They're like clutch
and
moments.
And that's what we were saying, bro, is it's like he's really about that shit in the playoffs.
That's my argument against Steph. Is like in those moments, his numbers drop. In those moments, Dame's go skyrocketing.
Oh, dude, yeah, I know.
Skyrocket.
Did you watch? I don't know if you saw.
Dude, he'll pull...
Did you see
three guys? He'll take a little mini brush screen and just pull. Step back and pull.
So literally, it gets to the point where he's hit like probably 3 in a row now. He's probably comes down, hits 3 in a row from deep. I mean, deep, and he's taking the ball off the cup. It's tough out here, and it gets to the point where Dame misses one off the screen, and Austin Rivers just turns to the camera and is literally thanking God that this guy
That was awesome. That was a great
Dude,
clip.
you know what, man? And I want to say this is a little off topic, but I like Austin Rivers. You know why?
Why?
Because I think he's really been through the shit. I think he's heard a lot of bullshit, man. And his dad is Doc.
You're talking about...
He took a lot of shit.
You're talking about those interviews he was doing.
Yeah, but he was on the Knicks. Like, he's a real ass dude,
talking about
bro.
This is a different team. This isn't I've been on bad teams.
Yeah, and then he gets cut.
It was like 8 games into the year.
And he gets cut.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Sure enough, next to the 4 seed.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Austin Rivers gets cut, and he gets put back on Denver. And you hear the Michael Porter thing where he's like, dude, it's weird how, a guy does one thing and
he's
the perception of the
way.
league
Yes.
is this awesome, dude. And he also was talking about Jokic. He's like,
That's
dude,
what I'm saying. You just like him in his intervies.
Yeah, but he's like a real ass dude.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I feel like
Cat. I love Cat. So I over exaggerate his abilities.
No, dude, I just think I don't know, man. I just think
Listen, man, here's the point. The fact of the matter, you can't have 55 and 10 on the most efficient shooting night in history and lose.
Yeah,
okay?
for sure.
All those guys should be dealt. Sorry. CJ McBrickham, I was calling him the other night. I love CJ, but listen, man, if he doesn't go 7 of 22, it doesn't matter down the stretch. And I understand CJ carried in that was it Denver series. Listen, what can you do for me lately?
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, I don't know what you do. you probably have to move CJ because he's the only one with real value that can get you an all-star level player back. You know what I'm saying? Brad Stevens just took the Boston job. What's up with like I'll give you CJ and Nurk in a pick, and you give me Jaylen Brown or something like that. Like, let me another all-star level guy.
Yeah.
Let me just try something else before we just run out of time.
Well, you need to get like a tier 1 level guy.
That's
like
what I'm saying. That's why you have to deal CJ.
Guy.
I'm sorry, CJ. I love you. I've stuck up for you my whole life. I'll never stop sticking up for you. I'm just talking about for Denver to move on, for them to take the next step. Like, it's probably right.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta package like a couple of those guys together and throw.
Unless you can take like Norman Powell and Nurk and deal your next couple best guys and try to upgrade there.
Unless you don't think you can win with Dame and you move Dame.
No.
What if you get a low back?
Portland could never move Dame because they'd never get another star again. Which is kind of the counterpoint to the argument I used to make about Detroit should have taken the 2 firsts for Jeremy Grant. It's like, dude, Jeremy Grant chose here. If we just deal him 8 weeks later, like, dude, no one will ever choose here again. You know, it's like, that's a legit thing. That's a fair point. So, like, no, you can't deal Dame.
Yeah.
Unless he says, listen, bro. And you're like, I got you. Where do you want to go?
Conversation.
I know.
If they lose again in another first round exit.
We said like Chicago, big market.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. LeBron, Chicago. How do you want to do this?
I'm not saying Dame is like, I don't know, man.
I know.
I think he just needs to go with a number 1 dog. Like a number 1 option, number 1 guy, one of those like leaders.
Dallas.
Yeah. Dude, that would be sick. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
he needs to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Like,
with like a top 5
Yeah,
player.
bro. Because like we said, bro, Dame is really like that in the playoffs.
Yes.
It's like, bro, he will literally
Big
live
time.
up to those moments. Like in the finals,
in the
down
moments,
5.
Like, he might shoot 100%.
Yeah.
In the last 2 minutes of the game
or something.
on 10 shots. Yeah, including 38-footers.
Yeah.
Like, dude. Damian's stats don't even like fully encapsulate what his abilities. You know what I mean? Because like, dude, what he can do in what he calls Dame time is different than what he does in regular moments. It's literally the moments thing.
It was unbelievable.
It's huge. It accounts for something, dude.
That performance was beautiful in Denver. I mean, some of the shots he sent in the step backs. And how about the one to put it in the double OT, the spin? He spins at the 3-point line. And oh my God. And then he comes out of OT or out of double
off
OT.
Screens, come around it, and then step back. Almost going a full circle around the screener. Yeah.
How about the one he banks in double OT? Like the second shot of the double OT.
It was his only one that wasn't pure.
Yeah.
The whole night.
And it just boom.
Even the ones he missed looked like they were good.
Yeah.
That was the only one that wasn't like a good shot.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
Really, dude. Seriously. And this is not the first time he's done this shit. We, like you said, we were talking about it before.
He had 55.
After game 1.
But I guess my problem is why does CJ have the ball down the stretch? Dame's got 55. Robert Covington's taking shots and Norman Powell's taking corner threes.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like what are we doing?
Yeah.
You're shooting that? Did you really just shoot that?
All right, man. So they're down 3-2. I mean,
they're in Portland tonight. I bet you they win tonight.
Yeah, we'll jump back on here and break that down, but we'll see.
They probably win tonight.
We'll see, hopefully. All right, cool. What do you think about, let's talk about Utah and Memphis. I've been excited to talk about this
John Morant has shown me a lot. He's just going to keep improving. That guy's going to be an elite superstar in this league.
Yeah, dude. I said that they would take one of the first 2 games in Utah. They did. After that, listen, man.
Mitchell came back. And
this is the point that my main thing that I've been excited to talk to you about was my main takeaway was like they're in. You know how many blowouts I've watched in the past 2 weeks? You know how many teams I've seen get beat by 15, 20 plus points? Yeah. Memphis almost just doesn't allow it because they're like too young and hungry to know better.
Well, they got smacked in game 5. Game 4.
It's just about over at that point. But you're talking about the last one.
Yeah,
game 5.
They got smacked last night, and then they got smacked in game 4 too.
Yeah, but they're down like 25, and they claw themselves back into it. There's a moment in all these games where like you say, all right, here's the moment where either it could get really bad or you have to start clawing back into it and making it a game. You know, it's like the middle of the third quarter. Every time Memphis is in one of those moments, they just fight, dude. They just continue to fight. I know they got smacked the other night, but like throughout the course of that series, they probably should have been down by. They probably should have lost every game by double digits. You know what I mean? And they're in the majority of those games.
I know what you mean.
Against the number 1 team in basketball.
Yeah.
They're a play-in team. Like, yeah, dude, Memphis, Taylor Jenkins and Ja and Dylan Brooks, man. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks is like a legit second scoring option on a playoff team.
Yeah.
Like, you were laughing the one day I had money on Dylan Brooks to drop 25 points. He averaged 27 for the series. Like, dude, I don't know, man. Those guys are here. Like, their roster's not even great, and they're just here, dude. They just play so well. I don't know if any... Here, let me put it this way. Take that exact Memphis team, and they played the exact series they played, and switch out their opponent. I don't know if any other team other than Utah wins that series 4-1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying, like, dude, I don't know if they play up to their competition level or if they're just way better than I thought they were. All year I was saying they're awesome. They overachieve. They win so many games and all this stuff. But, man, I mean, dude. All right, we're back. We had yet another technical difficulty. This is so annoying, man. All right, so, yeah, dude, my whole point is they don't give up, dude. Shout out to Jenkins and Morant and all those guys.
Dude, it's Ja. Ja's averaged what, like 25, 27?
No, 30-something.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, he's unbelievable, man. It's like he's going to be unbelievable down the stretch once he gets older. Wait till he's 26, 27, leading Memphis to the playoffs. It's going to be tough. You know?
Yeah, man. The kid had an incredible series. It was his first playoff series. He averaged 30.2 and 8.2 dimes a game. It's the highest points per game in Grizzlies playoff history. First player in NBA history with 150-plus points and 40-plus dimes through 5 playoff games. I mean, like, dude, the kid shot 48.7%, man.
Hooper.
Yeah, he's awesome. But Utah is tough, bro. They play so well like a team, and they shoot so many threes.
Mitchell is unbelievable.
They shoot so many threes. You know, Mitchell, he is. But like a couple games in this, he truly is like he's become like just a seasoned scorer.
Yeah.
Dude, he had the one.
He plays so aggressive.
What was it, game 3 or 4? He was 9 of 24. He finishes with 34 points. You're like, wait, what? The math doesn't even add up. Yeah, you hit a handful of threes. You make a hell of free throws. Make most of the shots he got fouled on. Yeah. So either it doesn't count as a field goal attempt or it counts and it goes in. Like, you're like 9 of 24 for 34 points. What? Like, dude, the kid is a volume scorer. He knows how to get fouled. He knows how to score on all 3 levels. Like, yeah, he's.
So he plays so angry. You remember how we used to say, like,
Dylan Brooks? You see his
yeah,
little
but
shit
he
with
plays
Dylan
like
Brooks?
angry, bro. It's not even like, I'm not talking about like just talking. I'm talking about like, you remember how we used to say Giannis just plays like,
yeah.
Like, I feel like Mitchell has that too, where he's always just like
kind of
throwing his body at the rim, and he jumps and soars in the air for rebounds and rips the ball out of the air.
Like a mini.
It's like, yeah, dude, it's like unbelievable. He plays so much bigger than he actually is, and it's like because he isn't that big. His ability to create space and get to the cup is unmatched, bro. And he's just an unbelievable player.
Somebody said he's like D Wade with more range and less defense.
Yeah,
more range and less defense. That's kind of right,
dude. They're the best team in basketball.
D Wade is his owner. You see that one point in time he walked over and started talking to D Wade, and you're like, all right,
yeah.
Well, it's like the Spider-Man meme. Yeah. And they're pointing at each other. Dude, Utah's really good, bro. Like, I don't know.
Gobert changes the whole game for everybody.
They play the winner of the Clippers Mavs. They probably beat both those teams, right? Utah's good, man. They're really good.
They're gonna probably beat Dallas.
They hit like
the Lakers go down tonight.
Game.
No, if they go down tonight, I'm Team Luka tonight.
I'm
Team Luka to go to the finals.
They hit like 18 threes a game. It's the most in NBA history.
They
never move the ball so well.
Royce O'Neal,
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, Royce O'Neal's awesome.
Yeah, Royce O'Neal reigns through.
Unbelievable.
All those guys do.
Dude, Clarkson and Bojan.
Yeah, George Niang rains corner threes. You're like, oh, those kill.
Oh, yeah.
George Niang corner threes are.
And the Royce O'Neal ones are right through the heart,
how about when he had 3 in the first like 6 minutes
you're
of the
like,
game?
Jesus,
like,
game's
no.
over. Yeah,
Right, game's over. Yeah. That's like when Tim Hardaway's, you're like, oh, okay. And then Tim Hardaway's cushion shots from 8 feet behind the 3-point line. We'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
The game's over.
Yeah, then you overhelp on Royce O'Neal and Ingles is in the corner. Yeah. You're like, oh, we definitely can't leave him.
Yeah.
Like,
and then and all of a sudden you close out on Ingles, and then he makes something happen out the dribble because, hey, Joe Ingles grew up playing point guard. Now you're like, oh, no. And these guys whip the ball around the floor like the 2012 Spurs. Yeah, dude. It's a problem. Yeah. They're really good.
They play great defense, too.
So you would have Luka over Utah?
No, that's probably crazy.
So we probably have to redo our
I want
picks,
Luka
right?
to go to the final. No. We'll figure it out after tonight because
But we'll probably because our second round. We do have like Utah Clippers.
Yeah.
God, we both picked the Clippers in that series. Man, we both smoked that. We both overestimated the Clippers. I spent this whole season trying to convince everyone that this was the year for the Clippers. That they've got Rondo and they got Serge Ibaka.
And they just suck again.
Whatever, dude. Yeah. Man, they're just terrible. All right. I mean, not really. They're not. They shouldn't be. That's why we're talking shit. Everyone's like, you guys going to apologize? You guys talking shit? Like, no. Congratulations. You evened it up 2-2 at the time. You guys evened it up 2-2. It's like, you should have. They shouldn't be here. That's the crux of the argument is they shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be beating you in your own gym. Like, you guys are supposed to be way better than them. Moving on. Your boy, who you were in on early and then out on and now back in on, Ice Trey.
Yeah.
He's cold.
Back on the Trey Young
train. Yeah, he's cold, bro.
Dude, he plays the villain role. Awesome.
Dude.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's probably my most exciting thing.
And how about when he's on the bench, he's like, what are you going to spit on me now?
Yeah.
Hey, I love it.
It's my new favorite storyline in the NBA. It's Trae Young being the bad guy. You want a villain? I'll give you a villain.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna hit
that.
all the deep shots, all the big shots. Yeah. It's quiet as
I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of that because it means you got fucking stones, bro.
Yeah.
You know? It means you got stones. He's in the garden,
walking
dog.
in the garden. It's my third year in the league, dog.
Yeah.
Third year in the league.
Yeah.
And it's quiet as fucking here.
Yeah.
It's quiet as fucking
dope.
here. Yeah,
dude. Dope. Unfortunately, their season will come to an end because they play Philly next.
Yeah, it's tough. Hey, man, I told you. I was right about Atlanta the whole time. They're deep,
Nate
man.
McMillan,
They're nice, bro.
You were.
They're nice.
You were.
Nate McMillan's an awesome coach. Why have they not extended him? What are we talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're going to get someone better? Why is Boston? Brad Stevens should be calling Nate McMillan. Be like, hey, bro, come take this job.
That's legit. Somebody said Becky Hammond.
Oh, that's craziness.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, it would be weird. Becky Hammond drawing in plays for Jason Tatum.
That would be wild.
Yeah, it's a weird concept.
That would be weird. What's up with Mark Jackson? What's up with Kenny Atkinson? What's up with Nate McMillan?
I feel like it's the same guys every year.
Yeah, well, they're not. They don't have jobs. They're good coaches.
Why is Mark Jackson never get a job?
I don't know.
That's so weird. That doesn't make sense to me.
What do you got about the Knicks, dude? Julius Randle's not a 1A.
Yeah, he didn't play good in the playoffs.
Yeah,
it's
not
just,
one
he's just
game.
empty stats. Yeah,
not one game.
He played good yesterday, but
he's still
it's tough. Yeah.
He can still be a good. Yeah, you're right. He can still be a good complimentary star.
Yeah, Barrett's bad.
Okay, but bring in someone better than Randle and move everyone down.
Yeah, well,
a slot.
Barrett's probably not bad. All these guys are young, man. It's like D Rose. Knox is 21. Barrett's like 20.
Put like a top 5 player on the team. Keep the team the same. Pick
Dame.
Dame. There you go. So it's Dame is your first option. Randle's your second option. Now, how nice are you? Are you a Eastern Conference Finals team now?
No, you probably win 1 or 2 playoff series. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, dude, you got to think.
Probably
Julius
not.
Randle made it. Julius Randle and Derrick Rose made it cool again, right?
Yeah.
Just period.
And quickly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But they didn't have Mitchell Robinson, man. Like, they're missing guys.
That came from the Porzingis deal.
Yeah.
The quickly pick.
Yeah.
That's the pick that came from the Porzingis deal. And they're like, tough. How many do you have? 8? Yeah, we won that trade. Even with Randle not making anything happen in the playoffs, we still won that trade. Dude, we got Emmanuel quickly here. Like, yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, dude, it was a great season for New York. I don't
Tibbs.
really. Yeah, dude, Tibbs and D Rose and Randle.
Awesome.
It was just grind. I'm excited to see Trey in the next round. He's gonna play the villain again. He's gonna play the villain against another villain in Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid loves playing the villain role. Dude, they're gonna have a couple viral moments back and forth, right?
Yeah.
Embiid and Trey.
Trey's really about
shit.
that though.
Yeah, probably talking shit. It'll be funny, and they'll go face to face a couple times. And
Dude,
Trey understands like how to play this really well. Yeah. He understands like the social media aspect of it and like just how to become the bad guy. You want a bad guy? I'll give you a bad guy. Like that's, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know Trey had that. I didn't know.
Yeah, dude, and he's playing it really well. He's hitting all the big shots. He's showing up. He had like 30 and 10 yesterday, 30 and 11.
Shout out all those other guys, man. Like shout out Hunter and all those guys.
Gallo and Bogdan Capella is nice down there. Yeah. Collins is big too. Yeah, dude, they're
John Collins is awesome. Pay the man.
Yeah.
All right. moving on. Like I just brought up Embiid, so let's talk about that a little bit. What do you got?
Embiid goes down. Doc starts Ben at the 5.
You gave Washington a game, didn't you? Or no, you gave him 2 games. No, you said a sweep.
Yeah,
I gave him a game. Yeah, I guess I got lucky from that injury. What's up with Embiid?
Embiid goes down. He's day-to-day, I believe. Yeah, he'll be back for the next round. There's no way he's going to miss out.
Let's see. What do we got?
Hip, right?
I'm just seeing what the most recent story is. CBS Sports here. Small meniscus tear in his right knee. Ooh. I mean, he could play on that and
he'll be fine.
get it taken care of in the offseason, but
I thought I read it.
That's sketchy, though.
Totally.
What is he, unlikely or questionable? Or is he out until the next round? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, probably. He'll be fine.
And then,
but dude, Ben played the 5. Seth Curry wins them game 5.
We always say it.
Philly.
We always say
yeah.
Seth Curry will win you a playoff game,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
There you go.
Yeah, and Ben played awesome too. Great game for Philly. Great win for Philly. On to the next round.
Yeah, Washington. Listen, that's a
Tough
feel good
series,
story. Yeah, that was. They were They were outgunned and outmanned. They got lucky. They got a game. Sorry, but like you said, all those weirdos in DC rooting for. It's a little much, but the point remains. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Good luck with the future. You know.
You got to deal with all those
You
guys.
got a couple young pieces who are promising. Gafford played awesome. Yeah, exactly. So, there's a couple bright spots. You guys made that push and got that 8 spot. So, congratulations. But, yeah, Philly's too much. They'll move on. They should beat Atlanta, right?
Yeah, in 5 or 6 or something.
It's contingent on Embiid's health.
Right, yeah.
Okay, I'm with you. Moving on. Brooklyn, Boston. What do you got?
Brooklyn.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Tatum, it goes for 50, played unbelievable.
Jason Tatum had
mid-range
like 4
jumpers.
50 burgers over the last 2 months.
Yeah, hooping.
Remember, I was like, at one point, Jason Tatum was going to make you respect him. Bro,
He's
come
hooping.
on, man.
Hooping in big spots. I mean, someone's got to take the shots.
Yeah, I mean, we said, as soon as Jaylen Brown goes down, your season's pretty much over.
Yeah.
Now it's just, let me see if I can go average 45.
Yeah, Brooklyn they're tough, man.
Yeah, they're kind of for real, huh?
Yeah, they're tough. It'll be interesting to see how they're gonna figure everything out with Harden and KD and Kyrie making everything blend, because it's like, dude, the other night they scored like 85 points.
Yeah, 89
combined. Yeah, 89. It's like, dude, unbelievable. But dude, if they can sacrifice their basketball egos for the good of actual winning basketball, they're gonna be tough to beat, bro.
Dude, I was trying to be cute in our little picks thing, and I picked Philly to beat them. And, like, the logic is still sound in it. So they play Milwaukee next round, and, like, I think that should be tougher for them at least, too, because of Giannis. Advanced analytics say Giannis's most similar player comp is Shaq. That's where all his buckets come from. Like, if you want to take the emotion in the face off of it, just the numbers, the X's and O's, the ones and zeros. Okay, so, like, he's a dominant post player, basically. He's a dominant paint guy, which is what Brooklyn lacks in their defense. So I've always said, what do they got for Embiid? What do they got for Giannis? So, we're going to find out. Maybe it'll be tougher, but yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I was trying to be cute, but shit. They look pretty unbeatable right now. Like I said, though, if they beat everybody in 5, I wouldn't be surprised. And then we're just like, oh, that was boring. It was super anticlimactic. I could see that. I could see Brooklyn winning every series in 5 and just coasting to a title, which would suck, but it is what it is. Milwaukee, Miami, clean sweep.
Yeah, clean sweep. Jimmy, Tiro, Robinson, all those guys played awful all series.
Yeah, Jimmy shot like 28%.
Yeah, that was atrocious.
And then a week later, Jimmy's like, "Yeah, I want $185 million supermax." Everybody in Miami was offended. They were like, "Dog, what? You just shot you made it like a quarter of your shots over like 5 games." He was outscored by Bryn Forbes through a whole playoff series. I think Bryn Forbes had 60 total points and Jimmy had like 58.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, bro. And then like a week later, he turns around and he's like, I need $185 million supermax. And you probably got to give it to him,
All
too.
I know is at least Tyler Hero's got a rap song and a hot girlfriend.
Yeah, it's right.
That's all that matters, right?
Yes. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Bam's awesome. Jimmy's got to play better. Yeah, all those guys. Hero and on and on. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Like we've talked about these guys. They got to go big game hunting. Maybe they can land like a Bradley Beal or something
Definitely.
like that. And then we'll see what happens. Lakers Suns. It's 3-2. We're gonna go watch this game. Before we go watch it, what do you think? What's your prediction before the game? This will be fun. We'll get our predictions before so that we're on record, and then we'll come back. For us, it'll be a couple hours. For anybody watching, it'll just jump. You got LeBron?
LeBron.
I'm gonna have to commit to something here. Because part of me thinks Phoenix just closes it out. They probably win by 21.
I just think that there's no way.
Can LeBron go for like 45, 10, and 10?
There's no way LeBron steps on the floor. It's like, I'm going to lose this game tonight.
Can LeBron go for like 45, 10, and 10, or is that done?
No, he could do like 35, 7, and 5, though.
I don't even like that. I mean, I do, but for LeBron, what? Like, I need 46, 14, and 16, dog. That's what I need. I need like a vintage LeBron.
It's incredible. Is it? Do we even know if AD's playing?
Let me look it up. Let's see the most recent story. This might get bad. Or they come out. Dude, it's the same thing with like the Clippers guys, where it's like, isn't it kind of on KCP and all these guys got to hit shots?
Yeah.
Like if they go 6 for 35, they'll lose. And if they go 17 for 35, they'll win. Isn't that like pretty how the NBA sort of becoming?
Yeah,
like,
totally.
But like LeBron will get you 25 or 30, but like these guys got to make their shots.
Yeah, if KCP's making shots, so it's like.
So basically, are you betting on KCP's making shots or no?
Yeah, I got LeBron winning tonight.
All right, what's your final score?
105-92.
Ooh, a defensive performance here. Do you know that Charles Barkley's been calling AD street clothes? That's his nickname for Anthony Davis, is street clothes.
That's hilarious.
This pissed me off. That he said the team doctors would decide. So do we not have any updates here? 7 hours ago, Frank Vogel. So it's probably game time, bro. I don't know.
No way he sits. It's an elimination game.
Yeah, he's Anthony Davis. I mean, I don't think he sits. I think he plays. I think he goes out there. Now, this is a point that like somebody made. Broussard, I think, was saying like, I don't know how effective he'll be. He was like 3 of 9 with 6 points in 19 minutes up until his injury. He was questionable before the previous game with a foot or a knee or a shoulder or something. Like, are we sure that even if he goes, he's... What, you're thinking he's going to give you 34 and 12. Like, are you sure? This might be dead in the water, bro.
Yeah, it's tough.
It might be.
I don't know, man. I think it depends on what AD is going to end up.
You know what? Fuck it. I also got the Lakers.
Yeah, like
101-98. LeBron hits a game winner.
Oh, yeah.
LeBron hits a game-winning 3. That's what I got.
I'll be
to win the
screaming when we
game.
come back on this
That's what I
podcast.
got. All right, cool. Stay tuned. We hit them all, right? I think so. Yeah. Cool. Yep. Stay tuned. We will come back after the Denver-Portland game and after the Lakers-Suns game, and we'll break down after that. And then this guy will pay up. Cool. Be right back. All right, sweet. We're back, dude. All right, so we just watched Denver-Portland finish up their series, and then we just watched
the Suns eliminate the Los Angeles Lakers.
We just saw LeBron lose in the first round for the first time in his career.
Yeah, that one hurt.
What do you want to get into first?
Dude, I don't know. AD goes down in the first couple minutes.
In like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it gets to the point, man, where it's like the entire first half. If they would have just came out with the intensity that they did in the second half.
Yeah, started the third quarter,
I know. They played awesome, man. It's like, dude, nobody can score. It's like, they run into that problem
around
all the
stagnant.
time, man.
Yep.
Yeah, and LeBron just is forced to just create in these pick-and-roll situations, and it's like, damn, man. And then LeBron sits out when it's like, what? 13 and it goes up to 17. It's like, damn, bro, like
the game's over.
Yeah, dude, it's unbelievable. We're relying on Keith and KCP. Wes Matthews played pretty good, but it's like
same with KCP. The two
no
and
Caruso
ones
tonight, no Drummond DMP. I didn't see a second of Drummond.
Nope.
Trez played like 5 minutes.
Yeah, KCP, the nice 2 and ones when he drives. Like, I was talking to you about this earlier while we were watching it. Like, why doesn't he drive more? Joe Harris puts the ball on the floor all the time.
Yeah.
Joe Harris puts the ball on the floor. He attacks the rack. He gets layups. He gets dunks.
Totally.
He doesn't like. He also reigns from 3. But like, all right, KCP, are you saying that Joe Harris has better ball handling than you or something? Like, why doesn't he attack the rack? Any of these guys, like when they do, good stuff happens. Like, I don't know, man. Phoenix is awesome. Like, if Phoenix is going to play like that and Booker's going to play like that, obviously he's not. It's a career high for threes made. But, like,
Booker is insane. I mean, that doesn't help the
Like,
cause
dude,
at
that's
all.
a really good basketball team.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, dude. Jay Crowder reigns. Jay Crowder's like a bona fide sniper.
Yeah, absolutely. And he plays awesome D, man. He's 6'8". Like, he just locked up LeBron. Like we were saying, like, LeBron can't get anything going because he's relying on jumpers. He's relying on jumpers because he can't get past Jay Crowder. Yeah. Every time he gets a switch on Booker, he gets past Booker and finishes at the hoop. You know what I mean? But, like, when it's Crowder on him, it's like, dude, he's got to be thinking now we're in game 6. He's got to be sitting there thinking, like, man, I got to get this guy off me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
dude,
I'm averaging like 22 points a game.
Their defense was awful. I mean,
Totally,
there's holes all over the floor.
Where's the
There's
number
guys,
one defense that they
there's
had
guys
all
wide
year?
open, man, on every possession.
Yeah, stay home.
And
Stay
switching
home.
and rotations
Yes,
and
and
stuff.
just
like,
open threes all night. Just all night. You know what I mean? And, I mean, so...
Yeah, dude, brutal loss. I don't know what's next. I mean,
Clippers, Mavs for the Suns. What do you think? You have Luka still? Earlier you were saying Luka.
Yeah, I still got Luka. I'm on Team Luka now. I want to see Luka make the finals out of the West. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they got the horses.
Yeah, dude.
You know? Like Phoenix, like Utah. I think Utah is my squad. Like Utah, Phoenix, they play like a team, man. Like, they just move the ball. It's not like I was saying this earlier, like LeBron's career average is 27, 7, and 7, but that's with him dominating the ball and him being the entire system and the entire offense. Like, now he's not at this stage of his career with the ankle, having missed 2 months. Like, he's not, and everyone's like, well, he can't score. It's like, well, you're taking the ball out of his hand now more. Like, I used to think that as LeBron got older, he would do what Kobe and MJ did in that he would go more to the post. But last year he played point guard, which was wild. Like, I did not see that coming at all. I think that is the move. Bring him down low. Because, like, a couple of those times they had him seal off a man in the paint, and you just dump it to him over the top. He had the lob from Gasol. Yeah. Like, a couple different times. Like, you literally can use him like a 4 on offense.
Dude, they didn't get it under 10 the entire game.
Yeah, it was 10 right at the end there, and they said it was the first time from first quarter when it was 18-10.
Yeah.
Brutal, man. That's the second time
in
2 games that they've gone down 30 points and look like that. But
it'll be interesting to see. It's going to be on LeBron now. It's going to be like, who can LeBron
Dude,
get?
LeBron. Are you kidding me with LeBron? All he does every single time, it's either the refs or it's he's like looking at his hand, he's pulling at his thumb.
Yeah, dude, he's out here
messing with his knee.
Defensive possession.
How many times?
Yeah.
How many times are they getting wide? They're literally 4-on-5. This guy's wide open. Yeah. Somebody generates a wide open look, and LeBron still hasn't even entered the frame yet.
Yeah, he's still on the other side.
Yeah, the ball has been passed 4, 5, 6 times.
Jay Crowder's the extra guy in the corner. At the end, he's just not even going out there anymore. It's dude, at some point, you got to show that this is that whole Rondo thing that he was talking about this year. It's that body language. It's the stuff that
it's
like, dude, all these guys look up to you
so
and
it's the
feed
same.
Off you. It's like, if you can't do it.
100%. It's the same argument I was making this year for the Warriors and Draymond. And like, dude, it's like LeBron will be like, "Well, we're down 20." It's like, yeah, because you're acting like this. Yeah. Like that run they go on. They start the third quarter. Dennis Schroeder playing D 94 feet, right? Yeah. LeBron playing awesome, getting up, getting knocked down hard, actually taking a decently hard spill and getting right back up and sprinting back. Like, dude, if you'd play like that all the time, 82 games, 48 minutes, then there would never be any of the chatter that you hear, all the quote-unquote haters. Like, these are the bullets in their guns, the ones that you're giving them by sitting here and laying on the ground and not going and playing defense. Yeah, like, dude, this is an elimination game. This guy's just not playing defense.
Yeah, it's tough. I just thought, even from the jump, I mean, they look flat, and I don't know. I don't know what.
And like, dude, I said it early. LeBron hits that 3 to start the game, and you're like, oh, it's bad. It's bad news. And when LeBron hits a 3 early, you want LeBron to not get the 3 ball going to the second half, because if he hits a 3 early, now he's settling for jumpers, you know. Yeah. And you're like, dude, I need you attacking or take the ball out of his hand, and get him, use him like a roll man, use him like a big, post him up, whatever you got to do, like.
Dude, I don't know, man. I just thought, I mean, I would have liked to see more tries. Kuz just continues to be a massive.
Now what's next for the Lakers?
It's gonna fall on LeBron. I mean, are we doing Kuz again? Are we doing
all these guys every year with LeBron when their season's over? All these guys' jobs are in jeopardy.
Yeah, but like, what's next?
I mean, we could
AD and LeBron are cool.
We could. I don't know,
You just
man.
gotta
This
get
is
another
a
guy.
first round exit in LeBron's career. What if he hits the fan? What if he's like, dude, I can't do this again. We lost that first round. Move all these guys out of here. KCP gone.
Yeah, he's making like
all these
14
guys.
million.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Man.
Kuzma's extension signed a 3-year. It's 17 million, whatever that comes out to. It's 17 a year, basically.
Dude, I don't know. They got
That's
a lot
next
of
year.
work
That's
to
on
do.
the books.
They got a lot of work to do. LeBron's gonna be 37
Yeah, in December.
in a
Yep.
first round exit.
All right, so let's talk about the winners, dude. Phoenix moves on. So you have Dallas. How many games? Here, let's do it right now. Let's switch this. So wait, is that what we're doing then?
Yes.
Are we switching this second round?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So all of this is second round, right?
Yeah.
So let's take all of this out. I'll leave it visible so we could see it. So we'll start with that one. We'll do the rest of them next show. What is so you have Phoenix and Dallas, and you have Dallas in what?
6.
Man, this is gonna be a good series.
Yeah.
I'll take. I'll take Dallas in 7.
Oh my God.
Part of me wanted
Yeah.
Phoenix, but I'll take Dallas in 7. Hey, by the way, I got 3 of these first round matchups perfectly right.
Yeah.
Called who's gonna win the series and in how many games. 3 of those. So
Yeah, it's nice.
just ring that up. Yeah. All right, dude. But yeah, dude, Phoenix is awesome. They played awesome. CP didn't even play a lot, and when he did, he wasn't aggressive. He's still chucking the ball from the side a lot of the time, but he's still for the dagger.
Ask about me.
CP big moment guy.
Yeah.
CP big moment guy.
Yeah.
You know, at least at the end of games, always has been also mid-range torture
Totally,
chamber
yeah.
guy. Dude,
Just right in your mouth.
don't let CP get to 17 feet and start keeping you behind him, and then he's
Dude, it's over.
dribbling
Yeah,
them. Yeah,
it's
it's bad news. All right, dude. Portland, Denver.
Portland, I mean, it's time to blow it up, I think.
Yep,
They
told
gotta
you.
move all
Told you
those
before the
guys.
game. Yep.
Yeah.
I think the best encapsulation of it, and Dame didn't even play that well either. But I mean, obviously he has this whole season. It's been incredible. I think the best encapsulation of it was KOC. KOC writes, oh, now he's been tweeting for a while, so I got to go back and find it here. KOC writes, a fitting way for Portland's season to end, blowing a 14-point lead thanks to its horrific defense and unimaginative offense. Blazers fans, I hope this is a blessing in disguise and it leads to major changes. Damian Lillard deserves a better co-star, supporting cast, and head coach.
Yeah, he's right,
that's
man.
just explicitly Terry Stotts, not good enough. CJ, not good enough. The rest of you 11 guys, not good enough.
Yeah, scrubs,
Dame
man.
has put in the work where this isn't going to cut it for this franchise right now.
Yeah,
you know
they got to
I mean?
move those guys and start, big name hunting. We can't keep doing it with these scrubs. And
You were saying Beal earlier, huh?
yeah, I like Beal. Beal would be cool with Dame. They need someone else who can score.
Somebody like that. Yeah. I don't know, man. All right, cool. Well, anything else? You had to pay off your bets, huh?
Yeah.
That's going to come next. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Cool. Anything else?
I think we're good.
All right, cool. Follow the podcast on social media. Stepback Pod on Twitter, Stepback Podcast on Instagram. I am Kyle Coleman on everything.
And I am Pat Cibulka on everything.
Cool, man. We'll be back in a couple of days, and we will do it again. Hopefully, we have a guest coming soon, either this week or next week, and we'll talk more hoops. Cool. It was fun.
Peace.
Let's
do a little friendly wager here. So if Steph takes a team to the
playoffs,
regardless of injuries,
the
Steph
next
can't
show,
get hurt,
I have to wear a Steph jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
The entire show.
Okay. And then if he doesn't make the playoffs, I want you on the internet in front of everyone to explain in detail to our audiences that will stay up forever in the glory of the internet. And I want you to explain how chintzy Steph's playoff runs and playoff appearances and finals record is. Deal?
Yeah, that's fair. I'll go live on the Stepback.
Okay, deal. Sounds good, dude.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Step Back. This is our first ever Step Back bet. I'm Pat. That's Kyle. So let me explain everything, how this is going to go down. So pretty much, I lost the bet. Our bet was Steph Curry would drag this garbage Golden State team to the playoffs. However, they got to the play-in game and lost both games to the Lakers and the Grizzlies. So they are no longer eligible for playoff contention, which means I need to explain why Steph Curry is overrated. However,
break it down, bro.
Before we even get into this, I want to make everyone aware. Early notice, I love Steph Curry. I don't believe any of this stuff. This is craziness to me. However, I agreed that I would come on and explain this to the people of the world. So, I will do.
So here it is.
That.
Here's our.
So, Steph Curry, unanimous MVP, and 3-time NBA champion. Where do we start? Let's start with the 73-9.
Sure. Or you could start where he's born in Akron, the same hospital as LeBron. Yeah, sure. Start wherever you want, bro. Look, we got a lot to get into, so just start wherever you want, big dog.
So, all right. So we'll start with the 73-9 season. Steph breaks the Bulls record, right? 72-10, and greatest regular season ever. However, they go to the playoffs, and Steph doesn't verse one starting point guard. Not one.
That's right.
The first round, we have Grizzlies. The heart and soul of the defensive backcourt, Mike Conley, Tony Allen.
Broke his face.
Mike
Conley had a broken face. And Tony Allen, the best defender in the NBA, also gone with a hammy. With a hammy here. So, okay. So you got a little chintzy there. You got off the hook in the first round.
So
it's okay.
Steph goes crazy against Jared Bayless and some other guys.
This isn't the 73-9 team. This is their first ring. This is Steph's first ring.
Oh, okay.
73-9 is the next year when he blows it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So this
start, is This is 2015.
So this is 2015. This is Steph's first ring.
Yes, correct.
So they played Mike Conley and Tony Allen. They were both missing.
Yeah, gone.
Right? So Steph torches
an entire backcourt. The entire backcourt, the heart of your team, the entire grit and grind. It's just Marc Gasol out there and Zebo trying to guard Steph Curry.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah,
it's not going to happen, bro.
All right, so
moving on.
And they go 6 games.
Yeah, take them 6 games.
Second round.
So Zebo and Marc Gasol take Steph and Clay 6 games. Moving on.
Second round, we go to Houston. Starting point guard Patrick Beverley, heart and soul of the defense, is out.
He's got a torn ligament in his wrist.
Yeah, it doesn't play at all.
And of course, like we talked about on the podcast, like now we think of Pat Bev as like a scrub because Luka's just been absolutely eating his lunch. Luka's been tipping him upside down and shaking the gold coins out of his pocket. So now we think Pat Bev's a scrub. But like, dude, in 2015, this is like Pat Bev when the world thinks of him as a lockdown defender. He's the prime defender on Steph Curry.
No, absolutely. I'm just trying to see.
I'm not trying to make the case that Pat Bev is stopping Steph Curry. That's insane. Yeah. I'm just saying this guy has gotten every break. This is his first championship. The only one that's really legitimate because the next ones you had Kevin Durant to a 73-9 team. So go on, moving on. So Mike Conley broke his face. Tony Allen's got no hamstring. Pat Bev's got a torn wrist. What's next?
And then we go to the finals where we play Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, who are both out. Kevin Love gets his shoulder torn out.
Kyrie breaks his kneecap in overtime of game 1.
Yeah. So Steph then goes against a bunch of scrubs that way.
Yeah, that's like Mozgov and Matthew Dellavedova, and they take them 6 games.
Yeah, tough. So and then so if
wait, no, you forgot. You missed. You skipped the whole series.
Ooh.
You forgot First of all, you forgot the. Oh wait, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Sorry. Moving on.
So and then we go next year when they go 73-9, right? Greatest regular season team ever. They go up 3-1. They go down 3-1 in OKC, come all the way back, go to the finals, and then go up 3-1 and blow a 3-1 lead, right? They blow the 3-1 lead. Steph's field goal percentage dropped 6% in the fourth quarter in big moments, right?
Yep.
Steph is 4
Well,
15.
hold on. In that 2016 year, before they even get to the to the championship. This is 73-9. First round, they open the playoffs with the Jazz, and they sweep them. And no George Hill out with a toe injury, the primary defender on Steph Curry, another defensive point guard. Moving on a little bit, jump ahead of the Western Conference Finals. They go ahead of the Spurs. We got no Tony Parker, and of course, no Kawhi. So this is a little bit more chintzy. And then moving on, go ahead and jump forward into the finals now.
So Steph is 4 of 15, or 26% on shots to tie or win with 24 seconds left in the game. All 4 of his makes were to tie. All shots to win were misses. And his record in these games are 6-8. Steph has taken 9 shots to win games in the playoffs. All are misses.
And as you can see, if you look at our chart of Steph Curry here, his finals numbers actually go down. His field goal percentage in the regular season for his career is 47.7. In the playoffs, that goes down to 45.1, and then the finals goes down to 42.2. Same thing, 3-point field goal percentage, 43.6 career, goes down in the playoffs to 40.3, goes down in the finals to 38.9. Turnovers per game for regular season for his career, 3.1. In the playoffs, that goes up to 3.5, goes up in the finals to 3.6. And in the finals, his field goal percentage drops an entire 5.5% from the floor and 4.7% from three. His efficiency rating drops in the playoffs, and his turnovers increase.
So, moving on from there.
So, speaking of that final series, let's talk about, first of all, we need to talk about the fact that games 5, 6, and 7, when the Warriors blow that lead, Steph Curry has more turnovers than assists in those last 3 games. He shoots 36% from the floor in those final 3 games. And we just sort of erase that. We just pretend like it didn't happen, or that it was just, we treat it like a phenomenal performance by LeBron and Kyrie, which it was. They had like 40-point triple-doubles back-to-back. It was. But that doesn't mean we should just forget that the guy who just won unanimous MVP, multiple-time MVP, best shooter alive, all of this is legit, is also trying to get cute in Game 7 and turn the ball over, tossing it behind his back. Yeah. Like I said, games 5, 6, and 7, he's got more turnovers than assists combined in those final 3 games. But moving on, jump ahead here.
So, 73-9, they obviously blow the 3-1 lead. Everyone remembers that. Throws the ball behind his back in Game 7.
Late turnovers have kind of been a key thing in Steph's career.
That is kind of the big point of this is down
late
stretch,
game turnovers.
Steph has all this magic in the first half, 1 through 3 quarters.
It's not even because he'll have it in the fourth, too. It's just that in those moments when everything's all frantic because he's hit 10 threes and you're trying to get him off a brush screen to get him another one, a lot of the times he makes poor decisions down the stretch. And in those big moments, he doesn't play well. He doesn't shoot well. He doesn't shoot well when the game's on the line. He doesn't shoot well to win the game at the buzzer. He doesn't shoot as well in the playoffs as he does in his regular season. He doesn't shoot as well in the finals as he does in the playoffs. And then not to mention, let's just talk about these rosters a little bit, and then let's get out of here. These rosters.
Oh, yeah.
Starting from, as you can see, he's drafted here in 2009. They win 26 games. Yeah. The next year they get a little better. They win 36. But then they get to their all-time worst of Steph's career, which is 23. And then from here is where they start building their dynasty, which is like legit. And they win more games every year. They go from 23 to 47 to 51 to 67 to 73. Yeah. And you wind up 73-9. But let's look at this because he's had awesome veterans and Hall of Famers always for his entire career. So like another interesting thing that we got here is, nobody here is trying to say that Steph Curry isn't unbelievable, isn't the best shooter ever, isn't literally magic, first ballot Hall of Famer. All that's true. But there's still, the one ring seems like he kind of tripped and fell into because, the guy didn't play a decent point guard the entire time. The rest of the rings are generated with adding Kevin Durant to Steph Curry, who's a top 5 player in the NBA. You know what I mean? Right. Like top whatever player of all time. Like, of course they're going to be good. And then it comes down to he's been surrounded by at least 2 Hall of Fame players his entire career, or at least all of his winning seasons here from, his first winning season is 2012. He's got 2 Hall of Famers with him. And then he's been surrounded by as many as 4, you know. He doesn't have any finals MVPs and rightly so, because he's consistently outplayed in the finals by his own teammates. I mean, in that 73-9 team, they started 5 Hall of Famers. In 2019, not the 73-9. After the 73-9, when they get Durant, they end up starting 5 Hall of Famers. You know what I mean? So it's at some point this guy's to be held accountable for some of these late game shenanigans. You know, read that roster of his 73-9 team. It's right here.
73-9.
Yeah.
All right, so Steph, Harrison Barnes, Leandro Barbosa, Andrew Bogut, Ian Patrick Clark, Festus Ezeli, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston, Kevon Looney, James Michael McAdoo, Brandon Rush, Mo Spates, Jason Thompson, Clay, and Anderson Varejao.
This is like a 12-man. This is like 12
All those
guys
are
deep.
playable,
Yeah, like
sure.
Brandon Rush.
Even
Remember
Leandro Barbosa.
Remember Brandon Rush hit 7 threes in a playoff game. It's like, all right. Yeah, Leandro Barbosa. Andrew Bogut, former number 1 pick.
Totally.
Number 1 pick, who even though he's old, he still has the brain of a number 1 pick. He's always in the right spot. Like you said, diamond guys up. Unbelievable passer. Like
Mo Spates was a first-round pick. Sean Livingston was a high pick.
Dude,
Iggy,
strength and numbers across their chest. Like, this isn't all Steph. You know what I mean? And obviously, this is all just a big joke.
Yeah.
And this was for a bet. This is all just a joke. But it is to highlight the fact that, like, in these frantic moments where he is capable of producing the magic that no one else can produce except sort of Dame, who is the opposite of Steph. He's like the anti-Steph because in the big moments, he plays bigger and better.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Because, like, in these big moments, we just don't hold him accountable because he's magic and because he can go for 12 threes and 3/4 off the dribble, behind the back, avoiding triple teams. It's incredible. But then he gets away with, like I said, you know, he'll have 7 turnover games and it'll be the reason they lost. But because he hit 7 threes, you'll be like, oh, he almost had them. But it's like also like, yeah, he's also the reason that they didn't. But yeah, so be it. So everyone take a good look here. This is our board of
why Steph Curry may or may not be over.
well, this is our analysis of it. You know, this is the question mark here. We're asking the question. That's all. We're just posing the question.
You got to hold our superstars accountable.
All right, bro. Till next time.
Till next time.
Peace.